Absolutely.
He's killing me.
Dark, horrific secrets await you at the Ostrich Inn.
That is very spooky in there.
Hello and welcome to Most Haunted. Now we've come to the village of Colnbrook in Berkshire, which is right next to Heathrow, but it's home to the third oldest pub in Great Britain. Now the Ostrich Inn has the look and feel of a typical English village pub, but behind its quaint doors, apparently over 60 people met their deaths there hundreds of years ago in the most bizarre way. Now some people say it's haunted. Some say it's pure fabrication, which is a good marketing ploy. But to find out the truth, Most Haunted are going to spend 24 hours here.
The inn dates back to 1103, and it's said in the 14th century an evil landlord called Jarman committed gruesome murders. His victims were weary travellers in need of refreshment and a bed for the night. Little did they know, it would be their last stopover.
That busy road out there used to be the main route from London to Bath. Now, if you're a wealthy traveller, you literally took your life in your own hands. You had highwaymen to contend with, and unsavoury landlord and landladies like the Jarmans, and they'd think nothing of killing you for your money. When the Jarmans had chosen a likely victim, apparently they would use a code, and that would be Mr. Jarman would say, "There's a big fat pig waiting for us." And then Mrs. Jarman would say, "Good, put him in the sty until tomorrow." It's quite horrible, isn't it? Anyway, this room here leads up to the loft, where there's supposed to be an awful lot of bangs, crashes, footsteps heard. But we'll go back to that room later, when I'm not on my own. Now, back to the story. When the victims had had a really good meal and they were sleepy, Mr. and Mrs. Jarman would show them to a specially prepared bedroom. And it all happened in here. Now then, the bed would be positioned here, and the victim would sleep with their head at the top, obviously feet at the bottom. Then once Jarman was aware that the victim was asleep by peeping through the door, he would then go to another part of the inn and turn a lever. That would then tilt the bed, and the victim would slide down the bed into a trap door, which actually is here. Now then, you can't see the real trapdoor, but it's been covered up with concrete and the boilers are sitting on top of them. Most gruesomely, the bodies would end up here, into a big, deep vat of boiling oil. And you'll never guess what's here now. The deep fat fryers. Funny how history repeats itself. Now there's one last room I want to show you, and that's the pantry. Ah, right. This is supposed to be the most haunted room in the inn. Apparently, members of the staff refuse to come in this particular room after dark because it's full of spirits. Not this kind of spirits, ghostly spirits. But this, supposedly, according to the story, Jarman put all the bodies in here, and I have to say, it doesn't smell particularly nice, and it's very, very cold.